If you have ever spent an afternoon wrestling with a worn-out feed belt on your drum sander, you know exactly how frustrating that can be. It is one of those shop maintenance tasks that nobody looks forward to, but when the belt starts slipping or showing its age, you really do not have a choice. This replacement from Polerden is one of those parts that just makes the whole process feel a bit less like a chore. Right out of the box, you can tell this is not one of those flimsy, paper-thin replacements that will stretch out after a few boards. It has a bit of heft to it, and the silicone carbide grit feels substantial. It is clearly built to handle the kind of friction and heat that happens when you are pushing hardwood through a 1632 setup. What is interesting here is the versatility. It is designed to fit a wide range of machines, from the classic Performax and Jet models to newer setups like Supermax or even Steel City. That is a huge plus, because finding parts for older machines can sometimes feel like a scavenger hunt. The dimensions are spot on at 16¼ inches wide by 43½ inches around, so it drops into place without that annoying struggle of trying to force a belt that is just a hair too tight. Once it is on, it tracks smoothly. There is no weird resistance or stuttering, which is exactly what you want when you are trying to get a consistent finish on a project. Now look, it is a conveyor belt, so it is not going to change your life, but it does exactly what it promises. The material feels durable enough that you won't be worrying about it fraying at the edges after a couple of months of heavy use. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that while the installation is straightforward, you still need to take your time with the tensioning. It is a solid piece of kit, but it is only as good as the setup job you do. It would have been nice if they included a small guide or a few tips for tensioning in the box for those who haven't done this a dozen times, but the process is standard enough that most woodworkers will figure it out in a few minutes. The company is also backing this up with an 18-month warranty, which is a nice touch of confidence. It is rare to see that kind of support for a consumable part like this. If you are tired of your sander struggling to pull stock through, or if your current belt is looking like it has seen better days, this is a solid, reliable replacement that gets the job done without any fuss. It is one of those quiet upgrades that just lets you get back to the actual woodworking. Honestly, for the price and the build quality, it is a pretty easy recommendation for anyone keeping an older drum sander running in their shop.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.